tutorial, I'll show you how to make this constellation lampshade. I was inspired by a constellation pillowcase that I saw on Pinterest recently, and I've been obsessed with the idea ever since. And I've just always really loved astronomy and studying the night sky, and pretty much anything with constellations has always caught my eye. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, let me know in the comments below. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell next to it so you get updates when I post new videos. Follow me on social media at Katrinaosity, check out my podcast at MDXpods.com, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps my videos get seen. For this project, you'll need your lamp and lampshade, of course, a constellation chart, dark blue and black acrylic paints, several sizes of needles, as well as a paintbrush, scotch tape, and white thread. Begin by painting your lampshade with blue and black. I recommend you just put the paint directly on the lampshade and spread it around. And for this, you'll want to make sure you use a lampshade that has the plastic barrier on the inside so that your paint won't soak through and become a fire hazard. You want to make sure you have something separating the light bulb from the actual paint itself, and don't paint the inside of the lampshade. Give it some time to dry, and once it's completely dry, you can begin applying your star charts. I printed mine approximately the size that I needed to go around my lamp, but to make sure that they would fit, I tore them into strips, and this comes in handy if your lampshade tapers towards the top. You'll want to make sure you use a shade that doesn't taper too much, otherwise it could impede this process, but a little bit is fine. Tear your chart into strips and then apply it to your lamp using scotch tape, and don't press it too hard onto the lamp, otherwise your chart will start to stick into your paint even though the paint is completely dry at this point. Next, you're going to want to start punching your holes with your needles. Since you have different sizes of needles, these are going to correspond to the different magnitudes of stars in your chart. I recommend that you punch all of the smallest ones first, and then gradually build up to the larger needles as you go, otherwise you could end up going hog wild and making all of the holes a little bit too wide, and then you miss the differentiation between the different magnitudes of stars. Once you've done all of the punching and you have all of the holes ready to go in your lamp, you're ready to start stitching through the constellations. You'll want to thread your needle with quite a bit of thread. I recommend about 3 feet to begin with, and then quadruple tie a knot in the end of your string. You want that knot to be plenty big so that it will catch into the holes in your lamp. I recommend that you start with one of the smaller magnitude stars so that it will hold on to that knot in your thread, and then begin stitching through to connect the stars in each of your constellations. I don't recommend you do every single constellation. I recommend you just do a few of the ones that might be your favorites or the most interesting for your lampshade, and I kind of just randomly selected which ones that I decided to actually stitch through. This one is Orion, which most people recognize, but everyone has their own favorites. And that is the completed project. It's as simple as that. If you want to see more DIYs like this one, let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. It really helps my videos get seen.